Hello YouTube, it's me again. How are you? Hope you're well. I'd like to give you another quick update, yet another update as to my progress and what's going on in my life at the moment, just to keep you up to date with what's going on, and as usual an explanation as to why I haven't been putting anything on YouTube lately. The second to last video that I uploaded to YouTube was the video I uploaded in a classroom at work while I discussed the ins and outs of the financial cost of flight training, the summary of flight training. I planned from that day on to post quite a lot of videos regarding aviation theory, CRP5, etc, etc, along with a few more flying videos. The flying videos unfortunately were cancelled due to weather. Anyone that's been in the UK or been paying any attention to the weather in the UK for the last couple of months will know that the weather we've had here has been pretty terrible since about November onwards. The other reason was that unfortunately the day after that video was made, my dad died, unfortunately. So the night that I made that video and uploaded it, I was rushed home about midnight that night, 2.5 hour drive back to Birmingham, where I had to go to hospital to see my dad for his last few hours. As you can understand, it was a very, very upsetting time. It was also very busy for me. Not only did I have to then take obviously quite a bit of time off work to deal with that, to look after my mum and my sister, but then we had a couple of weeks before the funeral. Then the funeral obviously kicked in. Just 10 days after the funeral was my sister's wedding. I then had to jump into my dad's shoes and read my dad's speech and give my sister away for the wedding. Followed not even a week later from the wedding was my mum's birthday. Followed 2 days later from that was my dad's birthday, which was just a week before Christmas. And then obviously you've got Christmas, then you've got New Year, and then 4 days later we're straight back to work on the 4th of January to start all over again. The company that I work for, we have a deal, as you know, with a university in London. The maths and physics module that I teach starts in January, so I was fully committed to teaching that, and I have been ever since. So in terms of flying, I told you in the last video, I believe, that I was due to get my multi-engine instrument rating renewed before Christmas. Unfortunately that never happened. That never happened for the main reasons were weather and time. My own commitment just didn't give me the availability to get it done on the days when I was free, when the aircraft were available, when the examiner was available, and when the weather permitted. So I've had to delay that, and my MEP and IR are now not valid at the moment. Planning to get them done in the next 4 to 6 weeks, I think. I also found out that my SEP, my single engine piston rating on my license, is also now invalid, which ran out not long ago. So that is hopefully being renewed next Wednesday. That is, what day is that? Let me have a look. Just so you know where I stand, that is Wednesday the 3rd of February. So 3rd of February I'm due to get that done, and I'm also planning now to go flying on Saturday. So that'll be Saturday the 6th of January. I do have a planned flight that I've booked. The other news is that since my dad's death, my mum has surprisingly decided that she now wants to do a private pilot's license. So I'm now helping my mum out with a lot of her theory for the PPL. It's something she's always wanted to do, but she's always thought she was never capable of doing it. But now she has the free time and the money, she's decided to do a PPL. So she's doing that at Taton Hill, back up in Burton-upon-Trent. And she's coming down here next weekend on Saturday, and hopefully I'm going to take her for a flight. I'm obviously not a qualified flying instructor, so I can't legally teach her to fly or how to fly, but I can give her some pointers and tell her what she needs to look out for, and teach her specifically some of the theory which she's going to have to need and understand before she first starts going solo. Things like the aircraft technical, navigation, air law, all the basic stuff like that. So, very short video, just want to keep you in the loop, what's going on. As I say, I know I keep promising you that there will be stuff coming up on the channel. I promise you there will. Time's very short. I'm unbearably busy at the minute. A lot of stuff going on. Just keep in touch, keep up to date, and I will be adding more to the channel as soon as I can. Thanks very much.